here is Bitcoin. Yeah, it was still on the red side. It was still on the red side, but it's still a valid signal, more especially because of this even new low, which is a bit above the previous one. You can see the previous one, and we can see the new one, that the new low is above the previous one, and also the oscillator is heading downward. So even this high is above that previous one, so it's kind of like a beginning of some upward strength. So we are expecting more and more. So it's a new opportunity, guys, for those who never bought this. It's a new opportunity to just come in and press those buys there. I don't mean a lot of positions, ne? I just mean one position. When I say buys, I don't mean 6 buys, ne? One position, just enter the buy. We are expecting a very aggressive move. As we can see, this cryptocurrency has been going up. We took it here, we also traded it here in this corrective, we traded in this one, and we are now trading it again in this one. So we never give up on it. We are gonna trade it until I don't know until when, but as long as it is giving us opportunities, we are there, we avail ourselves. That's the purpose of the trader. When the market presents opportunities, just avail yourself and take those chances. So good buying opportunity on Bitcoin. As I posted it, I don't know how many days ago, but it's another good one. I think I posted it when it was there, but then it corrected, went down. So it presented a good end again. So today, guys, we're talking about taking better trades. It's a very wide topic. Let me remove this list, but I then forget to accept people. It's a very broad topic, guys, but I welcome all the new names that I'm seeing here. They are old names, but Kamo, where have you been? So yeah, I welcome all of you guys who are new here. I'm seeing a lot of new names. It's beautiful to have you. We are always having these meetings, more especially on Fridays, but even randomly. So I do just drop some meetings. So I appreciate you joining, and I believe that this is going to be helpful. Yeah. Okay, so before I can just give you maybe the set of things that you need to follow, or maybe the subject or the lesson of this topic, what you need to know is that when it comes to taking better trades, the reason I said better trade, it is the fact that we need to understand as traders that we can really never have that 100% accuracy. So that's why I just said better, so that we can have that mindset that even price action at its own, it is maybe around 60 to 70% of accuracy. It's around 60 to 70% of accuracy. So knowing that or understanding that, we know that then it's hard for us to really attain the dream of a retail trader, which is 100% accuracy, which is very impossible for us to attain it. So when it comes to taking better trades, guys, you need to know first what makes a trade better or what makes a trade good. Ne? That's the first thing that you need to know. What makes a trade better or what makes a trade good? For a trade to become good or better, what are the requirements? What are the requirements for us to say one particular trade is a good trade? So first thing that you need to know is that a good trade or a better trade doesn't mean that it's gonna be a win. It's not a win. A good trade or a better trade, it's not a win. But the true definition of a better trade or of a good trade, it is this one: a trade that we have taken by following your set of rules. The latest video that I posted was talking about habits of successful traders, that you can never trade without rules. So what qualifies a trade to be a good trade or to be a better trade? It is not that it is gonna end as a profitable one. No, it is how you executed that trade. What were you doing, or what did you follow at the moment of trade execution? Did you follow a set of rules? Not just rules that you created now, but rules that you've been following. Or maybe we can accept it if you never had the rules. That okay, you just created a set of rules. So we can accept it. You just created a set of rules. So you need to have a set of rules that you have laid down as a trader, that I'm gonna follow A, B, C, and D. Then if that trade is taken according to that set of rules, it's a good trade, it's a best trade, it's a better trade as well, because you have been following your system. So what you need to know is that the joy of trading doesn't just come only by you winning, but it comes when you as a trader, you've attained the state of being a discipline. Once you are disciplined, once you enjoy the fact that you are in control, then that's the joy of trading. That's the joy of trading. Even in life, that's the joy of life, when you are in control, when there is nothing that is controlling you. So then that's the joy of it. Even in trading, you do not become excited only when you take wins, but you become excited mostly when you are in control, because that's the difficult thing in the trading industry. That's the most difficult thing, guys. To be in control of everything you do is very, very difficult. Trust me. A lot of traders, although it seems like we are in control because it is us who press the buy button, it is us who press the sell button, but we are not in control. That's the sad truth. We are not in control. Why? Because after we even press that button, or after we execute the trade, few minutes later we condemn ourselves. Few minutes later we beat ourselves up. Why? Because we know that we're not supposed to take that decision. We know that we're not supposed to press that button. But because we lack discipline, we found that there is something that is controlling us, something else that is controlling us when it comes to taking decisions, which is something very, very bad. So what makes a better trade, guys? It is taking that trade based on your set of rules, or to just give it a good meaning or a higher meaning. It is having discipline, having a discipline, or being disciplined as a trader. Being disciplined as a trader, knowing that if this doesn't happen, I don't do this. If this happens, then I will do this. That's the first thing. I hope it's making sense. Try to accept some people here. What am I doing? I hope it makes sense, guys. I hope it makes sense. So having a set of rules doesn't require something complicated. I will just share you something which I was using like in the previous times. Something I was using like a while ago. A while ago. I will just show you that how simple those things are. It's not something complicated. It's not something complicated. I'm trying to open it. So you just need to make things very simple. When it comes to trading journals or whatsoever, it's not a matter of having something which is complicated, or something which is a little more advanced, or having to download an app which is a trading journal. No, it's not something like that. It's not something like that. I'm trying to open as I'm accepting people here. Okay, let me share it. Where is this? I'm so excited that I still have this document. Share. Where is it? So okay, this is some form of trading journal somehow. Okay, if you can see it, it's just a spreadsheet with a list of trades that I take, and everything, the details, the price, the stop losses, and the take profits, and then the returns. And then here it is some Y's. These Y's, they mean that I followed the set of my 5 rules, if there are 5, just for an example. In this case it's 6. Now it means that I followed the set of my 6 rules, meaning I have to check all these 6 boxes before I take a trade, or when I take a trade. Then showing you, maybe where is this thing? Yeah, here is this thing that I was following when I was doing that journal. A simple set of rules, guys, that for me to have something like a buying signal, price should be moving upwards in the 4 hour. If I can observe it with my eyes, the moving average will tell me that, okay, price is above the moving average. Then that's the first point to check before I take the trade. Then the second one, price should be in a corrective wave in either the 4 hour or the 1 hour. That's the second point. The third one is my oscillator should be oversold either in the 1 hour or the 4 hour. That's my third confirmation. And then my fourth one, there should be a volume spike. That's my fourth one. And then the fifth one, there should be a pattern break in the M30, meaning the 30-minute chart. So that's my fifth. And then the sixth one, there should be no fundamental news within the hour. So you see that with this set of rules, I am now being prevented from taking any other trading opportunity or any random trade in the market, meaning I'll be following these a set of 6 rules when I take decisions. So if my trade is not among these, it means that there is no buy. It means that I don't buy. But if all these 6 things are being followed, it means that then it's good for me to take that buy. Even if I'm gonna lose that trade, at least I know that I followed all my rules. I followed every list of trading rules that I've set. So that's the first step to taking better trades. Same thing applies in a selling signal. You just have to do that exact same thing, but on an opposite manner. So it's just making a list of 1 rules and then on the other signals being in an opposite manner. That's how basic it is. That's how basic it is. So that's the first step, guys. I hope it's making sense. Just have a simple list of some trading rules, and then make sure that even in a trading journal, you indicate that I took this trade and I observed all my 6 rules, so that when you review your trading journal, maybe at the end of the week or at the end of the month, you know that I took this trade because of this and this. I didn't take this trade because of this and this. And I lost this trade because of maybe reason A, B, and C. But then it's beautiful when you lose a trade without any reason, when there is no mistake that you have made. It's beautiful because it shows that now you have succumbed to the nature of the market. The nature of the market is that the market is moving in probabilities. It's either it's going to go up or it's going to go down. So your role as a trader, it is just to make sure that you try to predict. And if if you are not able to predict, then you are going to lose less. And if you are able to predict, then you are going to benefit more. That's a risk reward. So I hope it is making a lot of sense. It is making a lot of sense. So what I can say is that the things that we need to know as traders, they are actually not technical. They are actually not technical. It's just a matter of your mindset, your psychology, and your dedication. It's not a matter of the ability to analyze or the ability to spot entries or accurate entries. No. That one it follows. I hope everyone is following. Okay, let's go back. Let's go on to the next important thing that makes a better trade. When you as a trader, now you have maybe made the list of the trading rules, and again you have set your trading journal. When you have made these 2 things, a list of trading rules and your trading journal, what matters now, it is something that I always said, or I used to say, something that I used to say, that for a trade to be profitable, or for a trade to give you something in return, it doesn't only take an entry or to press a button, but the most important thing that matters, it is this thing, trade management. I know I've been teaching about this for a long period of time, but I also took a break on teaching about it because I thought that a lot of guys, they've mastered it. But when I see some of the results or some of the screenshots that some of you share with me, I can see that no, it's not something that is secretly that is lacking. It is not something that is strange that is lacking. It is just simple thing, trade management, being able to manage your trade after you've entered that particular trade, being able to really say, okay, I know what I'm going to do with this trade. I'm going to be managing it well. I'm going to be managing it well. For an example, let me just open this one. Here is okay, I was supposed to open the Bitcoin, but okay, let me make an example of this trade that we are still in. We are as well buying it. I posted it on the group, like, is it yesterday or the day before, but I think it's a few days ago. Yeah, it's this week. So what traders will do is that they will buy, for an example, this is a 4 hour, meaning if you bought this, it means that we are in a little bit of more returns. Why? Because this a lot of you are short-term traders. They trade in the 1 hour, in the 30 day. Then it means that there are a lot of pips that are gained in those time frames. So it means that then this trade is showing you some few returns. For example, let's say if you are using a very small account, maybe it's $10 or it's $5 returns, it's $16, whatever returns that it's showing you. What traders will do, they will then see this profit, because I am not used as a trader. I am not used in taking maybe $16 profit. I'm only used in taking $2 profit. What they will do is that they will then close this trade while it's on $6. They will close this trade while it's on $6. Why? Because they are only used on taking very small profits instead of bigger profits, meaning the trade was working on your favor. The trade was working on your favor, but you failed to really understand or analyze the market, that the market is still to move on your direction. The market is still to move on your direction. It means that you fail to spot that or to see that, so that you can be able to say, I will only protect my profits rather than taking them. I will only protect my profits rather than taking them. That's a very important thing. What you should know as a trader, make sure that you always allow the market to take you out of a trade. Always allow the market to take you out of a trade. Don't take yourself out of the trade. Always allow the market to take you out. What do I mean about that? I mean that whenever you enter, don't just exit because you see bigger profits and you are smiling, you can't wait to buy that Lamborghini, so you decide to close that trade. No, you shouldn't be doing that. What you should be doing is you should say, because I entered through market analysis, and it was the market that brought me in through its structure, through its behavior, then I'm gonna allow the market to take me out again through its structure and through its behavior. Through its structure and through its behavior. Then your role as a trader is simple. Your role as a trader is simple. It is just to trail your stop. That's the only thing. And one important rule about trailing your stop is that make sure that you do not move your stop loss on the downside. Your stop loss should move only one way. It should be just a one way. It should be a movement only towards the profit side. For an example, buying here, putting your stop loss here, it doesn't mean that you should move your stop loss even down. No, you should just move your stop loss only up. Only up as the price goes down. Never ever make the mistake of saying, no, I should give the price breathing space, and then taking your stop loss again, you put it down. No, once you move your stop loss up, you have made a decision, you have analyzed. So don't allow the market to restructure your mind in that manner. Don't allow the market to restructure your mind in that manner of saying, let me just put my stop loss down a bit to just give the price a breathing space. When you do that, your mind knows that the market is likely to smash my stop loss. Your mind knows that. That's why you say, no, I should give the price a breathing space. It is because you know that it is going to be smashed. So just allow the stop loss to be hit. If it has to be smashed, just allow it to take you out. that's the nature of the price. There's nothing you can do about it. The moment you adjust your stop loss down, you need to know that you will end up with your stop loss below even your entry level, or below your primary stop loss level, which are you placed when you enter that trade. So never make that mistake. Wow, my tongue is making fun of me. So never make that mistake, guys. Never make that mistake. Always move your stop loss one way. One way. It should be moving towards the profit side, and never close the trades, as I said, because you have more profits. That's the key thing of this second point. Never close the trade because you have more profits. Manage your trade very, very well until the price takes you out. Remember what I told you guys. You see, this is one thing that is going to make you just a good trader. The issue of saying there is no closing in the market. There is no buy and close. There is no buy and then close. There is buy and sell. There is buy and sell, or sell and buy. Nothing like buy and close. There is nothing like that. If you can ask merchants in the street that, do you buy things and then close them? No, they buy things and then they sell them to make money. So that's what you should be doing as well. There is nothing like buying and closing. What is the point of what I'm saying? It is the same thing that I told you, that make sure that you allow the market to take you out, or you exit the trade when there is an exhaustion in momentum, when the market is now ready to go down, in such a way that you can, as a trader, you can reanalyze the same buying trade to be a selling trade. You can reanalyze the same buying trade to be a selling trade. I don't know if I will figure out some examples here. That one is it's going to really help you guys. I'm telling you the truth. It is going to be helpful. I want a good example here. Okay, let me use this one. Let me use this one. Let's say you buy, maybe I don't know where you buy, down there. Let's say you buy down there somewhere. Maybe let's say here you buy after this horizontal corrective break. You see, when I look the previous data, I can still remember, even when you analyze this horizontal corrective here. I still remember that day. It is having a mindset of following up your trades. It creates that relationship. So let's say you buy down there after that small horizontal corrective, and then now you have to exit your trades. Remember that you bought because there was some kind of exhaustion in momentum of the sellers, or of that range. There was a breakout of that range. So when you sell, or when you close, I like it in stock trading. I like it when you trade stock, because it's clear. For when you exit a buy, it is written sell. It is not written close. It is just a written sell. So it gives you that mindset that I'm not just closing, but I'm selling. So when you buy here after this in this impulsive wave, now let's say now the market has to take you out. Where is it going to take you out? Firstly, one thing that is going to raise awareness, it is this corrective. It is this red corrective, which is bigger than any other corrective that I have seen in this kind of impulsive wave. So this one, it doesn't just take you out, but it opens your eyes. It just give you some question marks. It just gives you some questions and say, no, what is happening here? So then the second thing, after you get a very, very aggressive corrective, you know the next step, guys, that we wait for the next high. We wait for the next structure, which is in this case a high. We make sure that if a high is lower than the previous one, which is this one in this case, it means that we are closing. Meaning after the price gives you this, when it goes down, it means that then you are ready to close your trade. Why? Because we now have a high which is lower than the previous one, but it didn't just start with this high, but it started with this low here, which was so deep, compared to any corrective wave that we have experienced in this impulsive wave here. So then that's when you say, now I am ready to close my profits here, because I've seen now that it's a beginning of a downward structure. It's a beginning of a downward structure. Why? Because we now have lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. So it's a beginning of a downward structure. Then you are ready to close that trade or to allow your trading stop to take you out if you have it. Then you are ready to close that trade, because now it's a sign again of what happened when you entered. Remember, when we enter, we enter with a breakout. Those who are African heard me when I said I need. So we enter with a breakout of this structure. So same thing when we exit, we should exit with a breakout of that kind of structure, which is going impulsively, which is going on our favor. Then we should exit with that same structure. I'm still on the topic of how to take better trades. How to take better trade. It's just simple method. You see, trading is never complicated. Trading is never complicated. The thing that we just lack, as I always say, that you just lack some kind of motivation, something that will just keep you motivated to love it. Because when you don't follow rules, it's a simple sign that you actually don't love what you're doing, or you lose the passion of what you're doing. So you are trying to take chances. Why? Because there are some benefits. You are trying to take chances because there are some benefits. So it's not something good. It's not something good. As I always told you guys, that there was a time when I was trading the demo like 2 years, and trading it like it's a real account. The way I was becoming excited when I was making profit. Not when I started learning, no, not when I started learning. When I already had knowledge, already had knowledge, and like maybe let's say when I never had money to fund, maybe sometimes back then when I was still in school. So I could trade the demo, and I couldn't see a gap of funding, of having to fund. Yo, English is trouble. Yo. I couldn't see that gap of having to fund an account, because I was enjoying what I was doing. So I was patient, waiting maybe to find that amount for me to fund. But I wasn't rushing. I wasn't in a hurry to say I have to get a loan so that I will fund a trading account. At least I know what is a trend line, so I had to fund. No, it wasn't like that. I was just enjoying it because it's really fun. It's really fun, and I know it's not only me. A lot of you, when you started, it was really fun. It was really fun. But then things happen. Things happen. And I always tell you the trick, guys. The trick to build the motivation. Read the books. Read the books. Or even if you can take the school of Pipsology. The Pipsology 101, the book from Baby Pips, which we start with. Even if you can take it and reread it, you will see you'll be just boosted and confident, because the problem is that you forget. Although it can seem like you still remember what a trend line is, you can still remember what a flag is, you can still remember what a wedge is, you can still remember support. But the truth is that if that information is not revived, your mind becomes used to it, and then your mind undermines it. It just consider it as less valuable, because you are used to it. That's why the wise men, they always say that familiarity brings contempt. Because you are familiar with it, then you don't consider it as valuable. You don't take it's seriously because you are familiar with it. So that's the problem about it. But when you continue to learn, then confidence comes in. Confidence comes in. So yeah, I hope we are learning. I hope we are learning. Let me give you maybe something to close with. Let me give it. Look, now I've erased my analysis. Jesus Christ, you people. But I will just redraw it. So another thing that matters, guys. Remember, the first thing, it is having a set of rules, or knowing really what makes a good trade or a better trade. And then the second thing, it is what I was talking about, trade management, the ability to manage a trade, or the ability to really babysit the trade and never be intimidated by those small returns. As long as the market presents opportunities to you, you should make sure that you take chances, or you just take advantage of those opportunities. And then the third thing, which is I think it will be the last one here. The third thing, which will be the last one. It is the very, very difficult thing, guys. Maintaining everything day to day. Consistency. I'm having some messages here. Baby Peeps the school, yeah. Please repeat the book name, please. Okay, yeah. Thank you for answering. Thank you for answering. Yeah, but I was making an example with it. It's just for absolute beginners, but just read any book you come across. But it's good. It builds a good foundation. It builds a good foundation. I'm telling you, it just builds a good foundation. It builds a good. So the third thing, it is maintaining everything. This is the hardest, né? This is the hardest. Please, could we have some books and PDFs? Yeah, I have a lot of PDFs, man. I have a lot of PDFs, but then I think you'll have to give me some opportunities to just pin them in the chat after I explain this. Ne? So the most difficult part, it is maintaining, guys. It is maintaining. I'm telling you, it is maintaining. You see, even me, I used to be troubled by this. I used to be troubled by this a lot. Like, I used to have patience this day or today. I used to be aggressive towards my goals. I used to be aware of what I want to do, of what I want to be. But then all of a sudden tomorrow, all that thing is gone. I'm just doing the normal stuff, which is mediocre. I'm just doing the stuff that I just don't want to do, or I don't do what I have to do. So why? It is because my mindset lacked the ability to remain the same in that state of consistency, to remain the same in that state of consistency. Why? Because what you need to know is that our mindset, guys, our mindset, it is just like a software or any other machine. It is programmed. And the beautiful thing is that it is programmed by you. DJ Pulse, how are you, DJ Pulse? I can see you are greeting us in the inbox. How you put them in your Telegram group, sir? Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I will drop them, but I'm also writing some stuff. I'm also writing some mini PDFs. Yeah, but they're gonna drop soon. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes. So it is because, guys, our minds are being programmed. That's what you need to know. That's the hardest part of everything. And the beautiful thing about it is that they are programmed by us, things that we do consistently, so then it becomes a habit. So even to just take random trades or to gamble, it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. That's what you need to know. It becomes a habit. And that's where a lot of these brokers saw the need of creating a demo account. That's where the brokers saw the need of creating a demo account. Why? Because they want you to build your habit, or they want you to build a right trading psychology. They want you to build a good mindset. That's why we have these great books of all times, Trading in the Zone, so that they will build that habit to produce consistency. So that they will build that psychology to produce a state of consistency. That's why we have books like Trading for a Living, so that they will produce that psychology that you need as a trader. So then a challenge that I'm giving you now, is that if you know that you are suffering, I'm trying to draw a crying face. If you know that you are suffering from consistency, or from being disciplined, or from a good trader psychology, make sure that you stop trading your real account. Make sure that you stop trading your real account. Don't ever think of funding a real account again until you are consistent in trading your demo. Until you are consistent in trading your demo. You see, even this thing, there was a time when I did it. I think it was when 2018. Yeah, when synthetic indices came, or when they started, when I started making videos about them, everything, that's when I also developed a very, very bad habit, a habit of being a gambler. And I had to stop for like few months trading, because I discovered this within a month that no, this is no longer something good, although it was a bit beneficial for me, because I could know what I'm doing maybe, and I could have some returns which are greater than my losses, but it wasn't good for me. Why? Because it is the goals that I have. It is the goals that I have. I want to be a trader, and I want to be a trader for the rest of my life. So if I want to be a trader for the rest of my life, I should know how to do it right. I should know how to do it right, so that even when people come and say, we can see that you are teaching, you can see that you are mentoring people, let us see the skills that you have, show us what you can do, and they can discover that indeed I'm a trader. I'm not trying to fake things. I'm not trying to just take chances. So I had to take a break and say, I am no longer trading a real account, although the accounts are funded, but I'm gonna put them aside and regain my my confidence, regain my consistency, regain the right mindset of a trader, and then come back again and continue to trade, but trade proper this time around. So I had to do it as well. So it's just a simple thing. When you develop a bad habit, try to just eliminate it, or try to replace it with a good one. So this is a simple thing, guys. Money is not going anywhere. Forex is not going anywhere. Forex is not going anywhere. So don't be afraid to just take a break and trade a demo. Even when it takes just 2 weeks, saying, I'm gonna trade this demo for 2 weeks. I'm gonna be applying the trading rules. I'm gonna be jotting everything down in my trading journal, and then at the end of the week, I'm gonna be reanalyzing my results and see what went wrong and what went right. So it's something simple. It's something simple, just being committed, or just telling yourself that I'm gonna do it no matter what. So it's simple, but it depends if you really want it. It depends if you really want it. If you really want to be successful in this thing, then there is nothing that is gonna stand before you. There is nothing that is gonna stand before you. Even when there is an obstacle, you will not see it, because your focus is in the end result, which is your goals or your target. So it depends. It depends, and it goes down to one thing, guys. If you are really interested in trading, if you are not interested in trading, you are just doing because you saw someone buying some Ferraris, or you saw someone flexing with cars, and then you also want to do it, it's gonna just deal with you. It's gonna just deal with you. That's why I even lose interest when maybe I'm approached by some retail traders who have come with that mindset of saying, no, I've seen cars, I've seen black cards, so I also want to make money. I just lose interest in just mentoring them and whatsoever. And maybe a lot of them know, or maybe some of you are here. There are a lot of guys whom I just told that, no, you see, me and you, we cannot work because you have the wrong mindset. It's impossible for you to be successful, because the way I work, it's not how it is spoken out there, because trading is just not the way it is spoken out there. That's the reality of it. It's not the way it is being portrayed or being spoken. This thing is just serious. You really need to take it serious as other businesses. So yeah, I think it's making sense. Thanks for the advice and knowledge you share from day to day, especially the Zoom meeting. God bless you. Continue with your passion to uplift us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Donnell. Thank you so much, Donnell. Thank you. It's just that there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I believe that they are gonna unfold very, very quick. Yeah, I would also love to start a brokerage in the future, but I'm still trying to save, because it's expensive, man, to start a broker. It's so expensive, but yeah, I'm planning it, a broker and a hedge fund. Yeah, but the hedge fund is unfolding quickly. So yeah. So guys, you really need to take things serious. You really need to take things serious. Trading is simple when you follow the rules. Trading is simple when you follow the rules. So yeah, I think those are the few things that I just want to give you. being a good trader or taking good trades. Taking a good trade is not something that you do just today, but it's something that you do every day. It's something that you do every day. I will join your broker as well. That's wonderful, DJ Pulse. That's wonderful. So trading is something that you do, or being a good trader is something that you do day to day, not just one day, day to day. What you have to do, just shut the noise that comes from maybe Facebook groups or whatsoever. Just shut the noise or the things that you have heard about trading, and just humble yourself and take a step to learn how real trading works. Don't cry when you make a profit of $2 a day. Don't cry when you make a profit of $5 a day. Don't cry. More especially because a lot of us guys, we are in Africa. So when we make few dollars, when you convert them, some of them they do make sense. So there was a time when I was motivated, like for making $5 a week. That was my target. If I can only make $5 a week, and because I know that once I made that target, it will be easy for me to make $50 a week next time. And once I made that, it will be easy for me to make $100. Although I've been teaching you guys that goals, they shouldn't be there to be smashed by force in trading. Your targets shouldn't be there to be met by force. Your target should be there just to motivate you. When the market doesn't allow you to hit those targets, you should allow that one. You should accept it that, okay, there wasn't any opportunity, so it's fine. But it is there to motivate you. It is there to motivate you. So those are the things that I also had when I started. So I think it's making sense. Yeah, if someone have a question, you can drop it. Me, I'm done teaching. I'm done teaching today. I'm done teaching. And I'm done teaching. So if you have a question, you can drop it. You can drop it in there. But yeah, I'm done. Let's read the books, guys. You see, I make sure that every day I read something in terms of trading. Not just trading, even personal development, because there is this guy who passed away. It's Jim Rohn. Yeah, it's Jim Rohn. He say you should work harder on yourself than you do on your job or on your career. Because the problem is not actually the job, the problem is you, your mindset. It is not actually the career, the problem is you. So if you work harder on yourself, things will be easier in your career. Because for an example, in trading, the problem is your mindset. So if you work hard to just shift your mindset or to just fix your mindset, then trading will be easy. So also work harder on yourself than you do in your business. May I ask which platform, if you may call it, do you use for fundamental? Please assist. Just as I opened here, you saw that I opened for Forex Factory, but I use Forex Street as well. I use FX Street as well. Why? Because I figured out that sometimes here in Forex Factory, you can have some news event which are not forecasted, or where they don't provide forecast. So sometimes I will check on FX Street if they did provide some Jesus Christ, where are my bookmarks here? Okay, there. So I will check even on Forex on FX Street if they have some forecast, because to me what matters the most, it is the forecast. It is the forecast. Just as I made a video teaching about fundamentals, that the forecast matters because it is not just done by retail traders, it is done by economic analysts. So and it's usually accurate. So if it's not FX Street, it's Forex Factory. So yeah, just as I told you, for the purpose of the forecast, sometimes some news they don't have the forecast, and in other platform you'll find that there is some kind of a forecast. So those are the two ones that I use. So how can we have the Forex key? Wow. Okay, thank you very much. The Forex key, it's like you are displaying it like those old movies where we need to find the key, and then the key is being stolen by a bad guy. So we need to defeat that bad guy to find the key. So how can we have the Forex key? The Forex key, it's simple. It's what I've been teaching now. It's what I've been teaching. I think that's the key. But to break it in few words, it is simple. The market gives you 1:1 chance or 50% chances that the market is going to go up or the market is going to go down. This is basic. Someone who doesn't have knowledge, let's say there's someone who doesn't have knowledge, he wants to make money but he doesn't have knowledge. So it's simple. It's 50% chances going up, 50% chances going down. Then the question is, how are we going to make money? It's simple, by risk reward. Just as the casino does, risk reward, saying if I lose, they take 1, and if I win, I take 3%. Simple. Even if you don't have any strategy, just press buy, you press sell, you press buy, you press sell, you press buy, you press sell. With this, you're gonna be ahead of your game because it's probability, it's 50-50, so you're gonna be ahead of the game. So I can crown this as the key, risk reward as the key. Because actually, that's where a lot fail. Traders, they make money today, like they make a lot of money, and all of a sudden tomorrow they blow everything. Mr. Trader, what was going on? You didn't take small losses. You only took big losses and big profits, so it cancelled each other. Every day, trust me, every day I hear this. Every day in my inbox. If I can give you my WhatsApp for a day, you can see wonders. Traders, they come, I funded with $50,000 and I just blew it in a day. Please help me whatsoever. I funded with 10,000, I blew it in a day. And I say, send me a screenshot of the history of your trades. You will see wonders. Big losses. And I say, what was going on here? I was hoping that the trade was going to work. So it's something that is fun. It's something that is fun. And a lot of traders, I ask them, okay, I say, you funded the account. Why didn't you come so that I help you before you blew the account? Why do you come now because you blew it? You see, that's something fun as well. But I know that it's those who are thirsty who go to the well. So I just help them without any problem. But I do ask myself, you guys, when things were fun, and the worst thing is that when they say, I went to mentor so-and-so, mentor Fed Cake, mentor Apple, and he blew my account, and now I'm here, please help me. I say, you knew me before, so why didn't you come to me? Was it because I wasn't showing cars on Instagram or I wasn't showing black cars? Now mentor Fed Cook, who is showing cars, has blown your account. So it's bad, guys. How can I join a VIP or contact you in private? I believe everyone who is here is definitely from my Telegram free group. So you will send me a message and we'll talk. But actually, this week there wasn't something taking place in our private group, just as there wasn't taking place in the public because I wasn't available. I've tried that, but it was unfortunate. Okay, what can I do? Okay, I will send you a link, don't worry. Okay, so can we be earning money while learning? Because like, yeah, you can earn money while we are learning. That's the purpose of the mentorship program thing. Where there is assistance. But you really need to be committed and to never take decisions on your own, because you have to accept first that I really don't have knowledge, so I will not just take decisions on my own. How do I position my stop loss? Because I find myself putting too tight stop losses and I don't grow as continually get stopped. Okay, Farai, I have the same issue. Okay, issue of stop loss, ne? Okay, we'll discuss. Let me discuss it, but we are gonna tackle it in two dimensions. Ne? Firstly, sometimes it's not that your stop loss is tight. That's the first one. Sometimes it's not that if the stop loss is tight. Sometimes it's just that the price didn't work on your favor. For an example, when you put your stop loss here, okay, what makes people to say stop loss is tight? It is because price comes and smash the stop loss and then goes up. So they will count that as, no man, that stop loss was a bit tight. The stop loss was a bit tight. Why? Because price went down, smashed it, and then it went back up. So the simple thing that I taught in the past, which is something very hard to really do it consistently, it is market activation. No? Remember that I taught you that there should be a transition, and then there should be market activation, and then the actual direction. No? That's the most important thing. No? That's the most important thing. Understanding if market activation has taken place or it hasn't taken place. And secondly, to avoid this, know that if we are buying Bitcoin is going to go up very in a very for a very long period of time. I mean, you should know that Bitcoin is going to go up in a for a very long period of time. So it doesn't make sense for you to try to say, I want to buy Bitcoin here, but it makes sense for you to say, I'm buying Bitcoin here. Why? Because here it is a bit safer than down there. So what you should be looking for, it is safety. It is safety. So safety should come first. Not actually trying to make a lot of money. No, it doesn't work like that. Safety should come first. Make sure that you wait for the right time. Make sure that you clearly see that the corrective pattern is broken and we now have a high and both the low, which are higher than the previous ones. That's what I always teach, a high and a low which are higher than the previous ones. So if it happens that you see a signal that is like earlier, we are not rushing anywhere. Even if you see that I posted this earlier, it is good for you to say, I'm waiting on this signal. Let it be clear that it is indeed going up. Let it show me clearly, and then I'm gonna buy. You are not late. Why? Because it's an uptrend. If it's an uptrend, the impulsive is very longer. So price is still gonna go up. If you are trading with direction, you don't struggle with being late when you're trading with direction, because price is gonna go up for a while. So does volatility index needs fundamental? Never. That's why we do trade them as well. They don't require any fundamentals, so that's the benefit of them. There is nothing. It's just synthetic ETFs. It's synthetic ETFs, yeah. Exchange traded funds, which are synthetic. Yeah, I do have a VIP mentorship. You will check on the website like how it goes, everything, Farai. So I hope you are being saved. I hope I ministered salvation in the issue of stop loss being smashed quickly. I hope I ministered salvation. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot that is gonna happen in the private group, man. But it's just that there are some delays this time because I'm trying to fix something in this platform. So we are not working to the maximum and whatsoever. But just like usual, when there isn't much activity taking place, that time is compensated or it's rewarded. That's why now, although the payment says it's for 6 months, but it will not be for 6 months. It will not be for 6 months. So it's gonna be extended. It's gonna be extended. Copying address. Just as I said, guys, that this might be the last community that I'm mentoring privately. So I'm gonna extend the period and everything. So yeah, I've just sent my my WhatsApp, Abdul. Yeah, I just sent my WhatsApp, so you'll WhatsApp me there and we will speak. Let me send it also in public. So yeah, this is what we'll be doing in the private group: mentorship, trade together, one-on-one meetings, webinars, which are educational, which are not these ones. These ones are public, né? So those ones are more customized to the need or to the weakness of the trader. But I don't usually do this, man. Market analysis, like I don't usually market things. This is the first time. Yeah, market analysis, signals, corporate trading, market conferences, né? So this is what happens. In terms of corporate trading, it works hand in hand with trading together, where you only do what I do. So that's why I'm also establishing some copy trading. Today I was speaking with FX primers, né? There are a lot of brokers who also wanna sponsor me, or they wanna sponsor Pti Forex, but I'm still considering a lot of things. So yeah, there are also copy trading which I was considering today. So it's also in here. When you are struggling as a beginner, then it means that you're gonna link your account to my account. So that's what I'm working on. That's what was keeping me busy. So I think it's gonna be cooked. It's gonna be fine. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it, guys. I think that's it. I think there is nothing I can say for now, unless you guys wanna hear something. You can ask. You see, it helped really subscribing for this pro plan of Zoom. Look, now we have unlimited time to really explore. What am I saying? Explore. Yeah, it's explore. DJ Pulse, thanks. Okay, yeah, guys, I think I just have to keep it short. We are gonna meet next time. Yeah, thank you for joining in. Thank you for being in this meeting. Thank you for obeying. So yeah, let's do a lot of trading this upcoming week. I'm gonna be posting a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to update in terms of this community. I want this to be the only solution for traders to learn or to attain that goal of being a profitable trader. I want this community to be the only solution. So that's why I'm working so hard to just establish a good community for traders, to just make them feel at home and to make them really benefit from every lesson they take, or from a mentor, or for someone. I just want to be that mentor who helps traders really achieve their goals, not like other mentors. And there is one thing, guys, I just forgot to share it. There are some guys who are selling my videos. There are some guys who are selling my videos. So if it happens that you receive my videos as a sort of a course or a mentorship package, then just report them. Just report them to me. So yeah, I just figured out that there are a lot of guys, they download the videos on YouTube, the free videos on YouTube, and they are selling them. So it's a bad thing. So if it happens that you know some of them, just tell me. I will speak to them, and they will stop what they are doing. So yeah, that's something that also really pissed me off. So if it happens that you find out some guys are selling my stuff, then you have to report them, because I think I'm one of those guys who've made sensible teachings in terms of volatility indices on YouTube, because I started posting a long time ago. So I did make some sensible teachings about it. So some guys find that stuff interesting to be sold, yet I don't even sell it. I tried to sell a course. You remember, those who are old here, I tried to sell a course, but I failed, because selling is not actually my thing. Selling is not actually my thing. So I failed. Then I give stuff just for free. I give what I know just for free. So if it happens you find them, guys, just send me their number and tell me. I will just speak to them nicely, and I will stop what they are doing. So that's also something which was pissing me off. So yeah, thank you for joining. Yeah, we'll meet, guys, another time. I'm just gonna put a poster on when we are going to meet. So have a good night if you are around Africa. And yeah, Have a good day if you are somewhere else. Thank you for joining.